Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday, the 22nd of April 2016, and one of our great leader of our community, Dr.Harmesh Kumar, is running for the state assembly. Please welcome him on the stage with a big honor, Dr.Harmesh Kumar.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you, for coming. You know, any community function, any community activity cannot be completed without the involvement of the whole community. And your presence shows here today that community is hungry for somebody, a community is craving for somebody to represent us in the state legislation. There are so many things happening in our state, and we do need to be part of that. And before I go on my what I want to say to you, but we have a very special guest among all.
Hi, my name is Rich Eber. I'm a friend of Dr. Kumar. We've worked together on the Measure Q Oversight Committee with Concord. Thank you. We worked together on the Measure Q Oversight Committee in Concord, and I also had the privilege a couple of years ago of bringing.
Hi guys, my name is Andy Fetko. I'm actually one of Dr. Kumar's competitors, and I feel that he is always, it's a friendly competition because there's just not enough services. So we all band together when we can and help each other get heard in the assembly, in the legislature, in the county government, in the city government with our outreach programs. And as we...
Okay, now we will invite few of great sponsors, well-wishers to honor Dr. Kumar, which would be Mindvr, Mr. Guy and Philip and King, Mr. and Mrs. Revalia, Gagan, Vituji. Please come to the stage, and so we're going to honor and talk very briefly about
Time ago, 20, 30, 40 years ago, when nobody knew that we need to get into political arena, and our uncle, late Mr. Lahori Ram, he has been the pioneer bringing the awareness in the Punjabi community. So I'll invite Paul and Jack also to be with us. Thank you. So Paul, do you want to say?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. John F. Kennedy once said, do not ask what your country can do for you, but rather ask what you can do for your country. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today to support Dr. Kumar for his race for assembly. It's not a matter of what this country can do for us, but what we can do, what can we contribute to this country. It's a matter of us giving exposure to our people. See, the thing is that we need to assimilate, but on the other hand, we also have to identify and let other people know who we are as a community. How do we contribute to this community, to this society? We are Sikhs by faith. We're from India. We're not Muslims. Muslims are our brothers. Christians are our brothers. Jews are our brothers. But we still have to tell where we came from, our story. What is our story? We came from India with nothing in our hand. This is the only country in the whole entire world that will give us a voice, that will give us an opportunity, that will give us a way to earn a respectable wage. This is the only country in the world where you have a standard of living, pride of who you are. You can, We're Americans first.
That's right.
But where we came from, this is the only country where we are appreciated, our stories are appreciated. So Dr. Kumar is doing a great job in whatever he's doing in terms of his profession and how he lends his own attributes to public life. So, first of all, I'm biased. He's my brother-in-law. So, he has my vote and he has my checkbook.
That's right.
But open up your hearts, tell your friends to vote for him, and also, you know, all these elections are not cheap. It's not just knocking on doors. We need your financial help. Please open up your checkbooks as well and fund him faithfully. So, thank you again so much. Have a good evening.
And he just made a movie called The Amarjaniya, and he's also one of the very great community supporter to the community. And he's standing with him. Believe me, everybody's going to vote for Dr. Kumar, that's for sure. And this is Mr. Gray Balia.
Thank you. I'm going to have a few more words than what everybody else has spoken. The last few months we've been hearing a lot of rhetorics. Take America back. Make America greater. Well, let's dissect that. What the heck they're talking about? Take America back. Where? 10 years before? 20 years? 30 years? Dark ages? Why? Let's make America great. Folks, I have traveled throughout the world, many different countries. This is the greatest country. California is the greatest state we have ever seen anywhere.
That's right.
I can bet on that
one. Let the public know what your main issues are. Tell them who you are. Tell them your story, where you came from, what do you want to do, and where you want to go in the future. And that should lead to a successful election. So vote for Dr.Harmesh Kumar.
So I'll also...
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Saab. My name is Bikram Singh. I came from San Jose to support Dr. Kumar. I personally feel that the true leader is not who comes on your doorsteps right before the election. You need a leader who's going to be there for you anytime you need help, anytime you want somebody to be there for you, and that's Dr. Kumar. I have learned about Dr. Kumar and his family background through common friends. And the family he belongs to, they are giving, they are helping. His brother is practicing in very reputable hospital in India, and a friend of mine went there and we spoke, and that's how I learned that he has a brother back home who help people just like the way he helped people. So everybody else reminded you over and over, write checks. Election is very important. Don't waste your vote because you only get every 4 years, am I right, to get a chance to elect someone. And don't make that mistake. Don't elect somebody who's going to be funded by these rich politicians, rich business people, and they have a hired lobbyist who's going to go there and make the policies which only going to benefit them. You need a leader who's going to represent you. No matter where he's sitting, city level, state level, you need a true leader to be there on this position who's going to be there for you. Thank you so much and good luck, Dr.
I'll call upon Mr. Ajit Kaushal. He is our chair for the Economic Opportunity Council for the Contra Costa County, and he also serves on the on the Social Community Services Commission with the City of Concord. And I would like him to say a few words. Ajit Kaushal ji. Thank you.
Friends, good evening first of all, and we are all here for Dr. Kumar, and first of all, myself, I want to introduce you. I'm one of you, and following his footsteps, I know him almost last 12 years in we've been doing festival, and I know him, and finally, he was involved in the city, and I think I found out from him, and try to follow his foot.
I will invite our elders in the community, Mr. O.P. Bali. Please come and say a few words. O.P. Bali has been pioneer here in our community, and he has been the chairperson and founding member of our Guru Das Gurdwara here in Pittsburgh. O.P. Bali.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. As you have heard from all the speakers, Dr. Kumar is the right person for the election for which we are here. I know Dr. Kumar for the last, I think, 26 or 27 years, ever since he has been in this country. We are very close family-wise, and a lot of things we discuss personally also. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of innovations which are built in his spirit. And those innovations, I think he can bring those innovations out in the front.
Programs. So I'll call upon Harjinder Tamiji to come and say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ। ਮੈਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਰੋਤਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਹੈ, ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 100% ਸਹੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ, ਸਾਡੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਲਈ, ਸਾਡੀ ਅਮਰੀਕਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਰਾਈਟ ਪਰਸਨ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਹੋਣ, ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਅਸੈਂਬਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਉਠਾਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੋਣ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੰਸਟੀਚੁਐਂਸੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਐਫਰਟਸ ਹਨ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਹਨ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਇਹ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਮਾਨਵਤਾ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੰਮ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਹਰੇਕ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਦੇ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਹਿਊਮਨ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਾਲੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਹੀ ਗਾਹਾਂ ਬਾਕੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ। ਜੇ ਉਹ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਤਦੇ ਹੀ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕੋਈ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਰਨਗੇ।
This is a fact. We are always looked upon as a foreigner, and we do need our voice over there on a big round table, those high chairs, to say for our community, and which cannot happen if we don't unite. Unity is the key, and which is what we are here for. And I will request all of you, not only sitting here in this small room, but outside, in our families, in our small gatherings. Like we come here from Indian American Association. We represent Indian American Association, a small organization which we belong to, which is Solano, Napa County and all those areas. And we should make a promise here. We are not come here to eat a delicious dinner today. Okay? Not pakoras or cha or anything. We are here to promise to ourselves and to Dr. Kumar that we're going to go out there on the street, in the field, and make sure that we do our best, not good, the best, to get into our community.
To have any hope of solving many problems we are facing in our society today, we need an honest, experienced, and community dedicated leader who can, with experience, navigate through the complex system and politics of this country. And Dr. Harmesh, as I know him, he is our leader, and he is going to lead our community and all our entire Contra Costa County, our state. He's going to lead us over there and help all the people who need help with their many problems, with homeless problems, education, and he is one of the most bright leader of our community, and we are proud of him. And we
my buddy, he's buddy to the whole community. So that's his greatness. Whenever I met him, I had more respect for him. All my buddies, whenever they met him, they speak high about him. And I think when we go home today, we're going to have more respect for him. And not only we will support him with notes, we're going to vote for him. And I promised Well, from now onwards, I be going door to door, not only for asking for votes, but I be pushing for votes. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Stephanie has been the great support to me for many, many months, and she has been really going door to door and going to the places to get the support from the community. And I have seen how many doors she has already knocked and how many businesses she has already approached to for the support for our candidacy. So I'll have Stephanie to say a few words.
Good evening. I'm proud to be here and standing side by side with such a wonderful and intelligent man. I know that the community that we see is changing vastly. California is starting now to represent the world. And as I saw President Obama take the United States for the last 8 years, I knew for a fact that Dr. Kumar could proudly represent us in our district. Having been with him over the past 4 or 5 months has been a privilege. And I have to say that a doctor of neurology and psychology has to bring some sanity to Sacramento. So please join us door to door, person to person, one by one, and let's get them to Sacramento. And then to the Senate.
I have my parents with me, and as you all know, I'm standing here in this place only because of my parents, my mother and my father. They have worked so hard in their life, and they are my role model. They didn't sleep 7 days a week because they owned flour mills, and there was no holidays in your private small business. So they work Monday to Sunday they'll start 6 a.m. in the morning and they'll go to bed 11, 12. And I have seen them working hard, and that's what makes me stand here in front of you. And that's the kind of role model I'm representing, that nothing comes to you until you work hard. And this country, even though it's a country of opportunities, but we have to work hard to get those opportunities. We have to work hard and get the dreams fulfilled, which this country really enables us to do. So, Dr. Lohan.
Thank you, Dr. It's so many things to share, Dr. Saab. I don't know where to start. So thank you so much for everyone for coming here today. It's not about Dr. Kumar. He's running for state assembly election or something, and he's trying to be a power-hungry man or something. It's not the case. We have been brainstorming a lot every single day and night before he decided to run for assembly. I asked him so many questions, sir. Why do you like to run for this? You have so many businesses to run, so many other responsibilities to do, but why? And he said, I thought about it many, many times, and I decided, okay, let me focus on my work all day, every day. लेकिन कुछ लोगों की आदत होती है कि उनका कंट्रोल नहीं होता है, तो इनके मन के अंदर एक ऐसी कुछ भावना है. रात चलते एक दिन यहाँ कॉन्क्रीट के सिटी काउंसिल इलेक्शन में हम कैंपेन डोर टू डोर कर रहे थे, तो कोई लेडी वहाँ खड़ी थी रात में. इट वाज अराउंड लाइक 8 or 9 o'clock in the night, and she was with the kid, and she said, I forgot my key in the car. So I said, Dr. Saab, I think she's waiting for someone, or she's just by herself in the night in the whole market area. There is no other car. He went, he approached that lady and asked her like, hey, can we help you for something? And she said, yes, I forgot my key. And he go, okay. So did you call someone? And she said, no, my phone is also in the car. Okay. He called AAA to bring the guy here to open the door and let her go. She was so happy. I mean, it is not for like, okay, कुछ लोग होते हैं कि हमें कोई मतलब नहीं है भाई, अपना काम करो और अपना सीधा रास्ते जाओ. बहुत से लोग हैं ऐसे. बट टू द पॉइंट कि यहाँ आज सारे लोग आए हैं, अपनी फीलिंग शेयर की है. मैं बड़ा ध्यान से सुन रहा था. सभी लोगों ने बड़ा अच्छा मतलब डॉक्टर साहब का साथ भी दिया, बात भी करी, ये भी आपको कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन भी किया, सब कुछ किया, लेकिन मैं थोड़ा सा मेरा मैसेज डिफरेंट है. सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग अगेन एंड थैंक यू डॉक्टर साहब एंड कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन.
Thank you, Dr. Harmesh. You know, we have quite a few. We have our great community leader here also, Parmeet Randhawa. She has been working so hard and for so long. I know her, I think, more than 25 years now. The way she has been serving the community selflessly. And these are the leaders when they come in the to support a candidate. It means that there is something. There is something in the candidate. So let me share with you now what really I want to, why I'm running for this state assembly. And Dr. Lohan said, my wife, Mrs. Kumar, she has been sitting alone, and now we have a doggy at home. At least she has a nice company. Yeah. Before the doggy came, my daughter used to be here, and now she's in UC Merced, and she's really, and now she has given me all the liberty and kind of freedom to do anything I want to do. And that's what you need, because when you go home, if you are not being supported, you are there, I'm there only 3-4 hours to sleep. And if she start talking to me like this, when I'm about to sleep, I can't do anything. So I want to thank her for really supporting me and getting me out there in the community. It's not easy, but she has been really a great support, and my daughter has been great support, and they have been really day and night. No matter what I do, they are there for me whenever I need them. So why I'm running for state assembly? Most of you heard from my friend Richiever and some other friends. You know, when I bought my first property here in Concord in 1996, I have bought this downtown place. It was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. So I wanted to demolish it and put a little bit bigger office there. And I went to apply for a city permit. And when I started going through that, in India we just go and, whatever we want to build, we just go ahead and build it without any permit. So I went there and I got so I asked the city, this is already existing, so I need the permit. And they said, okay, we'll give you the permit. They gave me the permit. So I started building the place. And then one inspector will come and he will tell me, you need to do this way. Okay, so I started doing that way. And the other inspector will come. He said the previous inspector who came, he didn't know what the hell he was talking. You need to do this way. It took me 3 years